en titre l'équipe des Pays-Bas, que je vous demande d'accueillir avec quelques applaudissements. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the European Champion Team Netherlands in a couple of seconds. Les Pays-Bas avec la joueuse, voilà, Zoé Slurter. A little late, but just on time. Thank you so much, Zoé. Team Netherlands, avec la MVP de la toute dernière Coupe d'Europe, number 30, numéro 30, Jurte Driesen. La joueuse numéro 12, number 12, Julia Joritsma. Number 44, 44, Zoé Slurter. And the last but not least, numéro 33, 33, Yannis Boomstra. Mesdames, Messieurs, vos applaudissements sportifs et fair play pour les champions d'Europe en titre, l'équipe des Pays-Bas, s'il vous plaît. Et maintenant, mesdames, messieurs, j'aimerais que vous commenciez à faire du bruit pour celles qui étaient avec nous en 2022, qui sont sorties en quart de finale. C'est la seule équipe engagée dans la compétition, la seule équipe française. Merci d'accueillir l'équipe de Bordeaux Ballistik. Avec la joueuse numéro 1, 4e à l'Open de France 2023, 3e à l'Open de France 2022, 6e à Bordeaux Women's Series 2022. Merci d'accueillir Claire Parisi. Elle est championne de France universitaire 3-3 en 2018 et 2019. La joueuse numéro 2, Marion Herriot. 4e à l'Open de France 2023, 3e en 2022. La joueuse numéro 4. Applaudissements pour Sarah Ousfa. Vice-championne universitaire 3-3 en 2022 et 2018. Et attention, championne du monde militaire 3-3 en 2024, Clarisse Levent, numéro 3. Bordeaux Ballistik passe aux Pays-Bas. Netherlands versus Bordeaux. The first game of the day 2. Women's Series Poitiers. Les deux capitaines et l'arbitre pour savoir qui aura la première possession. Et on va découvrir justement les deux arbitres de ce match, referees for this game. From China, Chikiron. From Romania, Vlad Gizarano. Les règles de base à savoir au 3-3 si vous découvrez ça pour la première fois, c'est très simple, 10 minutes de temps de jeu, la première équipe qui marque 21 points avant la fin du temps réglementaire gagne le match, des paniers à 1 ou 2 points, 12 secondes pour shooter, pas de faute personnelle, que des fautes d'équipe, et à partir de là vous avez tout ce qu'il faut pour suivre un match de 3-3. Let's go. Situation entre deux, très simple au 3-3. On redonne la balle systématiquement à l'équipe qui est en défense au moment de l'entre-deux. On se pose pas de questions. Et c'était Bordeaux Ballistik qui était en défense à ce moment-là. C'est la deuxième fois d'équipe qui fait contre Bordeaux Ballistik, pas de pénalité pour le moment, mais la possession qui va bien être rendue aux Néerlandaises. Un tête de raquette pour la remise en jeu. La faute offensive sifflée contre l'arbitre en haut du terrain, l'arbitre Romain Vlad. La deuxième équipe, on est à 2 fautes d'égalité de chaque côté. C'est la correction que évidemment vous avez corrigée par Bordeaux, c'est la troisième de Bordeaux et la première. Les Pays-Bas et celle-ci elle va compter contre les Pays-Bas. Deuxième faute d'équipe contre les Néerlandaises et la règle 3-3 dès qu'on a joué 6,59 sur le chrono en rouge et que le ballon est arrêté. Il y a un temps mortel de 30 secondes demandé par les arbitres, l'occasion pour nous de saluer les partenaires majeurs de l'événement, l'Office de tourisme Grand Poitiers, le cabinet d'avocats Tel France, GRDF qui va tout vous dire toute la semaine pour bien trier ces déchets et avoir des gestes éco-responsables. Volvo Poitiers, Crédit Agricole et Harmonie Ambulance, sans oublier le Carré Wallabies sur la fan zone, le distributeur officiel de boissons fraîches et de rafraîchissement, et la boutique Hooper avec toute l'équipe Hooper qui vous propose la collection exclusive 3-3 et la collection exclusive du festival. Ça sera sur la boutique Hooper, sur la fan zone. Le temps mort est terminé. Back into the game, back on the court, ladies, retour au jeu. Et c'est Sarah Oslar qui vient d'ouvrir le score pour les Françaises de Bordeaux. Et la réponse, le DSL manqué. Clarisse derrière la ligne. Clarisse, la championne du monde militaire 2024, il y a quelques jours. Championne du monde 3-3. La joueuse numéro 3 française qui vient de marquer. Pour recoller un tout petit peu au score. C'est sûr pour Sarah Oslar en tête de raquette pour Bordeaux Ballistik. Le quatrième point pour Bordeaux qui revient une possession. On a besoin de Poitiers maintenant, les mains, tout le monde. Tout le monde. Starter. Sur le 7e point, on va tranquillement rentrer dans la deuxième partie du match. Le in-out et le in. Marion qui prend son propre rebond. Marion Herriot, habituelle des Open de France et de la Super League 3-3. Le championnat de France français. faute d'équipe, Bordeaux Ballistik, 2 fautes d'équipe. Pays-Bas et la possession de danger pour Claire Parisi. Ça défend à 4-23 sur le chrono. Sarah Oussard pour le fait plus dur face à la joueuse numéro 12. Sortie de balle 3,54 et le deuxième temps mortel les 30 secondes maintenant. Vous avez chaud dans les tribunes, imaginez sur le terrain pour les joueuses des Pays-Bas et aussi les joueuses de Bordeaux Ballistik. Je suis sûr que vous pouvez donner un maximum d'énergie à votre équipe française. S'il vous plaît, faites du bruit pour Bordeaux Ballistik. Tout le monde de l'eau, ouf toi. Là, c'est peut-être un peu tôt, tu vois. Non, c'est bien, mais... Les filles de Bordeaux Ballistik ont besoin de plus d'énergie que ça, s'il vous plaît, Poitiers. Du bruit pour Bordeaux Ballistik. Let's go. La sortie balle, tout de suite. Match à suivre dans quelques instants, un autre quart de finale entre les Ukrainiennes et l'équipe de Chine. La Chine U24 face à l'Ukraine. C'est match à suivre dans quelques instants. Et ça fonctionne pour la joueuse numéro 30 néerlandaise. La MVP de la dernière Coupe d'Europe, Gressen. Sarah Oussard dans la peinture. Elle avait provoqué la faute de Zoé Slarter. Elle va obtenir gain de cause. C'est la troisième faute d'équipe sifflée contre les Pays-Bas. On va avoir un lancer franc pour Sarah Oussard. Qui avait fait le tour par la rocade extérieure de Poitiers pour aller sous le cercle. Mario qui a provoqué cette faute néerlandaise et qui a bénéficié là aussi d'un lancer franc dans quelques instants.
Yes. Left hand side will. Yes, I am. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty good. Yeah, there's the volume. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm.
challengers avec le top 5 mondial. On aura deux équipes dans le top 5 mondial. On aura l'équipe de Vienne, quatrième meilleure équipe du monde dans le 3-3, et l'équipe de Rifa avec des joueurs belges qui se sont fait un petit peu embaucher pendant le mercato pour devenir la cinquième meilleure équipe du monde. Et ces deux équipes seront à Poitiers à partir de vendredi. Ça a réussi à faire les pieds sur la ligne malheureusement. Donc ballon considéré comme sorti. Et c'est sur la suite pris par Ball Station goes to Netherlands. Pour le deuxième point du Suisse. On attendait ce ballon. Il y a Olitsma, la numéro 12, qui a déposé ce ballon tranquillement. Les joueuses françaises qui vont se battre sur tous les ballons cette dernière minute. Et la faute blanche, White Foul. Cinquième d'équipe sifflée contre eux. On sent la balle pour Yanis.
Hello and welcome to day number 2 of the Poitiers FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Stop. We have a game between Netherlands and Bordeaux Ballistik that is almost over. 28 seconds to go. Actually, this is far from over because we have a 3-point game here in France. I'd like to salute everybody. My name is Cosmin Petrescu. We are apologizing for some technical difficulties that we had at the start of the stream. But now we are live. I hope you can hear me and I hope you are enjoying this day 2 of the competition. Noortje Drissen, meanwhile, scored a point that has given Netherlands a 4-point lead with only 14.6 seconds left. Close of becoming the third team qualified for the semifinals. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's see how it goes here. Another drive by Drissen. This time she cannot score. Boomstraw was there underneath the basket, unable to grab the offensive rebound. One more chance for Bordeaux. The two-pointer is good, but this is a little bit too late. The two-pointer by Marion Eyo makes it a 14-12. That's the final score. The final score 14-12. Once again, I'd like to apologize for the minor technical difficulties that we had at the start of the competition, but we are underway, hoping that we'll have no issues from now on. And I'm gonna be right back with you with some update about what's happening right here. Okay, so the Netherlands defeated Bordeaux Ballistik. They will play against Germany later on. Germany went undefeated yesterday when they finished first in a group with Ukraine, Bordeaux Ballistik, and Győr. We still have one more spot available for the semifinals. Spain went undefeated too yesterday, winning against Netherlands, China, and Ireland. And for that last spot, we're going to have a game between Ukraine and China U24. Up next, Ukraine with 2 wins yesterday. Ukraine started this competition winning against Győr, a 13-10 win. Then they defeated Bordeaux Ballistik in a blowout. 19-9 was the final score. And they were defeated by Germany 19-15. On the other hand, China U24 started the competition losing by 4 against Spain. 13-9 was the score. Then they defeated Ireland 18-13. And in the end, China came up way short against the Netherlands 21-7. So we should say that Ukraine is the favorite for this game against China U24, but you never know. The lack of experience of this Chinese team might come up handy in the end because they don't know better. They have a chance right here in a do-or-die game, in a win-or-go-home game, to have a great performance here in Poitiers. So the teams are introduced. China U24 right now getting on the court. Chinese U24 team that starting this competition on the 16th place in the women's series standings. They participated twice during this year in the women's series. They went to the semifinals in Mongolia, in Ulaanbaatar, so that's why I was telling you, don't count them out. On the other hand, they finished 7th in Clermont-Ferrand here in France, so this is for the second time when this Chinese team is here in the semifinals here in France.
Un sprint de 10 minutes pour prendre un ticket de demi-finale face à l'Espagne. Espagne, championne d'Europe 2021 tout de même.
On the other hand, we have Ukraine, a team that won twice, as I mentioned yesterday. They were defeated just once in this competition. So Ukraine also participating for the 3rd time in the Women's Series Tour this year. Finished 2nd in Ulaanbaatar. They played the final there in Mongolia. And they were here before in France. I'm talking about France. They were here before, but not in Clermont-Ferrand, where China was represented, but in Marseille. Exactly like China in Marseille, they finished 7th, being stopped in the quarterfinals of the competition. So as I was mentioning during the start of the streaming, I'm hoping that right now we're not going to have any more technical difficulties, any more issues here. Just let us know in the live chat if there is something wrong, but I'm really happy that I am back with you guys and we can have a little bit of fun with this second day of the competition here in Poitiers. The knockout stage today. Every game is a win and advance, or a lose or go home. Not really many people in the stands so far here in Poitiers. Probably the heat is a factor, as you can see on the part where people can have a little bit of shade. The bleachers are full. 90 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 32 degrees Celsius at this time. And we are getting ready for the second elimination game of the competition. Ukraine versus China. China with the first possession of this game. And it is Lee with the first ball. She gets it back here. The ball goes inside for Ukraine after the steal. And that's the first bucket in this one. Basket made by Oksana Molova. China was trying to answer, but Lee was denied on her drive to the hoop. Now the bounce pass inside and the finish plus the foul. Oksana Molova going to work straight from the get-go. Back-to-back buckets for her. And look at that. Fang now with a dribble. 3 seconds on the shot clock, puts it up. Once again, the box out is perfect. This time, Kristina Filovic for Ukraine, and a push from behind against Oksana Molova. She's knocked down, but that was a foul. So we have a foul against the Chinese team for the third time during this game. Molova trying to split the defense with that pass. It goes to Uronilie from beyond the arc, trying to get closer to the basket. A fadeaway J is no good, but there is Molova. This time, the Chinese team was not able to keep Filovic away from the basketball, and she grabs the offensive rebound, and then she draws a foul. She's gonna keep the possession for the Ukrainian team. Filovic again. Puts up the shot. That's no good. Defensive rebound here by China. Wide open for two. The shot is knocked down. A huge two-pointer by Julia Fang. And China ties the game at 3 after Ukraine was up by as many as 3 at the start of the game. So a 3-0 run that is stopped here by this baseline jump shot from Miriam Uronilie. Hand off here from Wu. Gives it back to Fang. Liashko all over her. Fang puts it up. That was a contested two-pointer as the shot clock was winding down. And we have a shot clock violation against China U24. Perfect defense here for the Ukrainian team. Not letting anything to develop for China on that play. The pass inside here by Molova. Finally, Uronilie gets that ball, and even though she had her opponent all over her, she knocks that down. What a shot by Miriam Uronilie. That was not easy. That was far from easy. The degree of difficulty on that shot, look at it. Look at it. She was trying to create some contact, lowering her shoulder, but in the end, the defense was good. The offense was just better. This is how I can describe the last play. Now, the behind the back crossover, the pass out of bounds. That's a turnover for Julia Fang. And Ukraine gets it back here. Molova. The lob pass inside, easy finish this time by Uronilie, who still capitalizes it in the paint. A 3-0 run now for Ukraine. We witnessed 3-0 runs so far in this game. Ukraine was up by as many as 3. China came back and tied it at 3, and now the score is 6-3 in favor of Ukraine. This is the first time out of the game. 6 minutes and 56 seconds left until the end of this one. As I was mentioning before, Ukraine with 2 wins, China with only 1 so far in this tournament. Germany and Spain were the teams that automatically qualified for the semifinals. They were getting the quarterfinal bye after finishing first in their groups. 8 teams were represented here in Poitiers, and Germany already knows that they will play later on against the Netherlands for 1 spot in the final. Germany will face the winner of this game. That resumes here with Ukraine on the attack. The 2-pointer missed by Uronilie. The question is, who can put the fork in it? And the answer is China. Now the dance by Lee. She needs to kick it out. Wu on the drive. Misses that shot, but that was heavy contested by Angelika Liashko. The bounce pass inside here for Filovic. Misses it. Gets back the rebound. One-handed shot attempt. And in the end, she gets it back again. Filovic looking a little bit too much for Julia Fang. She is taller. She is probably a little bit stronger. And she got 2 offensive rebounds in a row, keeping Ukraine on the attack. Liashko now gives it there in the post. This is Molova. The pass inside and the finish by Miriam Uronilje. Uronilje giving Ukraine a 4-point lead. Can China cut back into this? That's a kick ball. The shot block will be reset. China keeps the ball here. Fang. Inside to Wu. Wu putting the body on her opponent and finishing off the glass. Tough hook shot there. This is Filovic. Liashko, off balance shot. No good. Gets it back. That ball touched the rim, so the shot block was reset. Now Molova inside. She draws the foul. No, that was a traveling violation. My bad. I thought that was a foul. But actually, they are calling for a traveling violation, so China gets the ball back here. This is Xu. Once again, with the ball in her hands. Xu. Xu with a crossover. Xu with the left hand. Too strong on the glass. That ball did not touch the rim, so that's going to be a violation against China. The ball will be awarded back to Ukraine. Molova here. And looks like we have another foul against China, and this time they are over the limit. So from now on, 2 free throws awarded for Ukraine for each Chinese foul. So Uronilje going to the charity stripe, trying to increase this lead. 2 shots for her. The first one is no good. Second one goes straight into the net. So she splits the pair, 8-4 the score. China keeps the attack here with Fang. Fang on the drive. She was able to penetrate. And in the end, she finished that with a right-hand layup. Can the answer come from Filovic? Yes! Kristina Filovic all the way to the basket, saying, you know what you can do, I can do even better. Look at that pass. Look at that behind the back pass. The ball is kicked out. Fang for 2, knocks it down. Spectacular play for China, playing in and out basketball, and Fang in the end was able to put that in, but there is Liashko with the answer right away. Even though that shot was contested, Angelika Liashko knocks it down for Ukraine. Another 2-pointer. Yes, back-to-back doubles by Julia Fang. She is now hotter than the temperature here in Poitiers, and just like that, we have a 1-point game. Are you kidding me? 1-point ball game here in Poitiers after Ukraine was up by as many as 4 just moments ago. I don't even know when this happened. If you blinked, you missed that. And now China can tie it up. Great intervention there by Liashko. Tactical foul. It would have been an easy layup for China, but they will get the ball from the top of the arc with a check ball. So that saved the basket for Ukraine. Now Xu, Wenjia Li. Li on the drive, misses the shot, but Li gets it back. Li with a spin, Li puts it up, and we are all even. That's a 10-10 ball game. Get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a great finish. The up and on the move by Oksana Molova, giving Ukraine back the lead. Can China tie it once again? A pass inside, the fake, the shot comes up short. Meng Jie-Wu had a great position inside of the paint, but she was not able to finish. And now we have a timeout with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left until the end of the ball game. So I was mentioning before, China U24 on the 16th place in this FIBA 3x3 World Tour World Series tournament this year. China finishing 4th and 7th in the previous 2 stops. On the other hand, we have Ukraine, also participated in 2 stops, finished 7th in Marseille and 2nd in Ulaanbaatar. France is the team that is leading so far in the standings. France with 3 wins out of 4 participations. The only other teams that won tournaments are Canada, Italy, and Mongolia, finishing first once. A 2-point attempt here, missed by Filovic. They're gonna keep the possession in favor of Ukraine. Looked like it was Lee, the last one to touch it. So Ukraine gets it back here, a fresh 12 on the shot clock. That's Filovic. Molova. And once again, we have a foul against China. You cannot do that, especially in this situation. You were able to tie the game. You are trailing by only 1, and you're actually giving presence here. Fouling like that when you are over the limit. Fortunately for China, Ukraine so far not really able to capitalize from the free throw line. Miriam Uronilia missing the first one. The second one is good. This is exactly what happened the last time when Ukraine was trying to get some profit from this bonus situation they're in. The turnaround J here. The ball bounces on the rim and it gets the friendly bounce from Meng Jievu. China cutting the lead in half. The lob pass inside. They cannot foul anymore. Ukraine playing smart 3x3 basketball here. Miriam Uronilia with the bucket. Lee. Wu. 2-point attempt. This is for the tie, but this is way off from Bengxia Li. And that's a shot clock violation. The ball went straight into the board. Once again, that pass inside and the finish there by Miriam Uronilia. 2-point ball game. Liashko in the post here. The handoff to Filovic. Wait for the pick and roll. Filovic from mid-range. Yes. Big shot there from Kristina Filovic. Ukraine up by 3 once again. Julia Fang. Pass inside. They were looking for the foul. The game goes on. Good defense by Liashko. Uronilia to Filovic. Back to Uronilia. Puts it up and puts it in. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds left until the end of the ball game. Ukraine is up by 4. Can China orchestrate another comeback? After being down by 3 and then by 4, both times they were able to tie the game. And look at that! Julia Fang is the catalyst of those comebacks, scoring from outside. Another 2-pointer by Julia Fang, and the lead was split in half. Good box out there. The question is, who's going to get the possession? I think Ukraine will keep it. This is what I saw too. Bengxia Li was doing a great job on the box out, but I think she was the last one to touch that ball. Once again, the bank shot from Julia Fang. I don't know if she called bank, but the most important thing for her is the fact the ball went in. 15-13. Molova loses the ball. Will Fang look for another double. The head fake, creates some space, puts it up. This time got the back of the rim. That's a foul underneath the basket, but that was not in the act of shooting. The basket will not count. Well, actually, that was a loose ball foul against China. I thought that was against Ukraine, but looks like they're calling a loose ball foul against China, and you know what that means. That means penalty. That means 2 shots. Angelika Liashko heading to the free throw line with a chance to give Ukraine a 4-point lead again, but the first one rims out. This is the story here for Ukraine at the free throw line. Usually, since they got into the bonus, they were not able to score more than once. This time, Liashko misses them both, so it stays a 1-possession ball game. Julia Fang, pass inside. Liashko gets the ball back. Huge takeaway here for Ukraine. Molova in the post. Liashko waits, beyond the arc, and once again, China able to play some good defense. That's a turnover for Ukraine. That was a traveling violation. Fang here. Can she be the hero again for China? The pass goes to shoot. The shot from the baseline. That would have tied the game. Molova with the rebound. She wants it in the post. The ball is deflected, but Molova keeps it inbound. Stops, pops. That one dropped. Offensive rebound for Kristina Filovic. And that's another foul. Another foul against China, playing too aggressive here at the end of the game. This time is double bonus for Ukraine. So China over the second limit. Now 2 shots plus the ball for Ukraine. The first one knocked down by Oksana Molova. One more opportunity for her to make it a 4-point ball game, but the second one is no good. It stays 16-13. Ukraine retains the possession. We are under a minute to go here in Poitiers. Filovic, Molova. Looks back to Filovic. Stops at mid-range, puts it up, no good. Molova grabbed that ball for a second, but it went out of bounds. So China can get back into this if they score here, as Fang is checking back into the game. For a short period of time, she was on that chair, trying to rest a little bit. Fang here was looking for the pass inside. That ball was deflected by Uronilie, so it stays with China. But I don't think the shot clock should have been reset. I don't think that should have been a 12-second shot clock, but looks like they are awarding the ball to Ukraine. I thought that was deflected. My bad. Referees got a way better position than I do, so Ukraine on the attack. Filovic here. Offensive foul for an illegal screen against Miriam Uronilie. And we have a timeout here, called by China with 34 seconds left. China is still in it. Just remember, this is 3x3 basketball. You have a 12-second shot clock. 34 seconds means almost 3 attacks. So China is not forced to foul yet. It's not doing any good anyway if they foul, because they are over the double limit. But they can score here, they can defend, get the ball back, and then look for whatever they're going to need, a 1-point or a 2-point. It depends on what happens on this play. But this is huge. They need something here. Fang, she was the best player so far. We have a push here against Ukraine. Team foul number 6. Ukraine still had one to give. So China will keep it. Fang trying to get China down by only 1, but this time she misses everything. A lot of pressure there on Julia Fang. Probably she's a little bit tired, or should I say exhausted, after the energy she consumed during this quarterfinal, and she missed everything. Now Ukraine has to play smart, and they are through. Kristina Filovic gives the ball to Molova, and this is exactly what you shouldn't do in this situation. Offensive foul, giving the ball back to China, and the Asian team is still in it. She wanted free throws, but unfortunately for her, this is not the rule book for the offensive foul. It doesn't matter if you are in the penalty or not. An offensive foul is only awarded with the possession for the other team. China needs a double here. Fang looking for some space, finally puts the ball inside. That's the 1-pointer. Now Ukraine has to keep it. China cannot foul because they are over the double limit, and this is exactly what Ukraine is doing. So Ukraine is through 16-14. They will play against Spain in the second semifinal. This is a good game. This was a good game, and we have to give a lot of credit to this young Chinese team. They were down by 3, they were able to tie, they were down by 4, they tied it again, and they made it a 2-point ball game in the end against a Ukraine team that was better today.
On y va dans 30 secondes. Si vous n'avez pas encore scanné le QR code sur l'écran, c'est normal, il est un tout petit. Mais en revanche, vous allez sur l'application kahoot.it, K-A-H-2-O-T.it. Vous mettez le numéro 2 qui est le 206 733. Et il va y avoir quelques questions sur l'environnement. Ouais, parce que c'est bien 3-3, mais bien prendre soin de la planète, c'est bien aussi. On y va dans 30 de couleurs. Alors de mémoire, il y a vert, il y a rouge, il y a bleu et noir jaune. Et il y a des questions, des réponses A, B, C ou D sur votre téléphone. On y va dans 15 secondes. Il vous reste 15 secondes. On joue ensemble avec des cadeaux pour les premiers, les deuxièmes et les troisièmes. Zachary, est-ce que tu es prêt? Tu es prêt? Alors si Zachary est prêt, on peut y aller. On va lancer la première question du Kahoot GRDF qui va arriver maintenant. Et je ne connais pas les questions, c'est ça qui est bien. Thème biodéchets. Voilà, ce sera le thème du brevet la semaine prochaine. Attention, première question qui arrive. Pour le, voilà. Quelle est l'entreprise qui vient collecter les biodéchets de Poitiers? Pour ceux qui ne sont pas poitevins, ils piquent ta bien, ça va être compliqué. Est-ce que c'est la brigade des vers de terre? Est-ce que c'est Ecovalim? Est-ce que c'est Urbaser? Ou est-ce que c'est les 3-3 Poitiers? C'est rouge, c'est jaune, c'est bleu ou c'est vert? Quelle est l'entreprise qui vient collecter les biodéchets de Poitiers? Vous jouez sur votre téléphone portable A, B, C ou D, ou vous jouez avec les couleurs. Et la bonne réponse c'était Urbaser, ou on parle Urbaser. Moi j'aime bien le côté un peu américain. On a 25 bonnes réponses. Qui a bien répondu à cette... C'est Louison. Louison, elle est où? Très bien Louison, vous êtes première pour le moment, mais ça peut bouger. Attention. Deuxième question qui arrive tout de suite pour le quiz GRDF. Que deviennent les biodéchets de Poitiers? Ils sont incinérés en rouge, ils sont libérés et délivrés, bonne vanne. Ils sont envoyés à la décharge où ils sont transformés en compost et biogaz pour alimenter les bus de la ville et du réseau Grand Poitiers. Selon vous, droite sur l'écran. À gauche, en haut, pardon. En bas. Combien de bonnes réponses? 30 bonnes réponses. Parfait. C'est transformé pour alimenter les bus du réseau. Ok, qui a bien répondu à cette question? C'est Bruno qui remonte. Il est où Bruno? C'est Bruno, il est où? Salut Bruno, bien joué. On reste concentré, Bruno. Ça peut passer. Troisième question pour le caout. Le quiz GRDF. Quel type de déchets sont considérés comme des biodéchets à part Louis et Joris? Quel type de déchets sont considérés comme des biodéchets? Le métal, les papiers administratifs, les déchets alimentaires et jardinage, les photos de belle maman. Bonne vanne, très bonne vanne. A, B, C ou D? Vous jouez avec nous. Tu as répondu quoi toi? Toi t'as répondu belle maman. Déchets alimentaires et jardinage. Ce sont les. C'est considéré comme biodéchets. 50 bonnes réponses, à vue d'œil. À peu près. Qui a bien répondu à cette troisième question? Bruno? Bruno, parfait. Ne changez pas de casquette, comme ça je sais où vous êtes si jamais vous avez gagné. Quatrième question, tout de suite. Quatrième et avant-dernière question. Par quoi passent les biodéchets pour devenir du gaz vert? 4 propositions sur votre téléphone et un cas sur l'écran. Ça passe par le carrouage, par une unité de méthanisation, par la planète Mars, par une usine à gaz. C'est parti. Il reste 10 secondes sur le quiz GRDF. Et on va préparer les cadeaux. Parce que dans quelques instants, on va vous annoncer le podium et on accueillera les 3 gagnants du podium sur le terrain. C'est une unité de méthanisation. Voilà. Parce qu'il y a 2 pigeons qui veulent jouer avec nous. Dernière question dans quelques instants, mais juste avant, on va regarder qui est en tête du classement. Bruno, vous avez les réponses avant de me dire ou comment ça se passe? Peut-être. Attention. Attention, dernière question tout de suite. Combien de biosos ont été distribués par Grand Poitiers en janvier 2024? Je vous laisse. Salut. Plus de 30 000, 1500 ou 1. Combien de biosos ont été distribués par Grand Poitiers en janvier 2024? Il vous reste 7 secondes pour répondre. Et la bonne réponse qui va s'afficher maintenant sur les écrans est la réponse. Plus de 40 000. On a 32 bonnes réponses. On va maintenant voir qui a bien répondu là, et après on va voir le podium. Voilà. Troisième place, c'est Max. Max, vous pouvez venir nous voir s'il vous plaît. En deuxième, c'est Nino. Max, Nino. Et le premier, c'est Max, Nino et Bruno. Très bien. Donc j'ai besoin sur... tu peux me bloquer l'image s'il te plaît, Isaac. On a besoin de Nino, Bruno et de Max. Venez par là s'il vous plaît. Vous êtes Max. Donc troisième position, mettez-vous là. Troisième place. En 2, j'ai besoin de Nino. C'est toi. Parfait. Tu te mets à côté, ici. Et Bruno, vous vous mettez au milieu. Et c'est Monique, chargée de communication GRDF, qui va remettre les cadeaux à nos 3 gagnants pour ce quiz GRDF thème biodéchets. Approchez-vous vraiment, voilà. Super. Souriez. Regardez notre photographe officiel ici, qui est Solo, qui va faire une super photo de vous. Bravo. Et on vous applaudit s'il vous plaît, mesdames, messieurs. Bravo à vous 3 et merci à GRDF pour ce quiz interactif et merci Hugo pour tout ce que vous faites pour le basket 33 dans le monde. Merci beaucoup. Demi-finale numéro 1 dans quelques instants. J'espère que vous êtes confortablement installés parce que il y a une équipe olympique qui va arriver dans quelques instants. Il y a une équipe championne d'Europe en titre qui va arriver dans quelques instants. La demi-finale qu'on vous propose n'est ni plus ni moins que la finale qui oppose l'Allemagne à l'équipe des Pays-Bas. Netherlands, Germany, semi-final game number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the players. We're going to start with Team Germany. Mesdames et messieurs, l'équipe d'Allemagne, équipe olympique aux Jeux Olympiques de Paris 2024. Team Germany, numéro 14, number 14, Sonia Köneicher. Number 21, Svenja Brunkost. Number 6, Marie Reyes. And number 3, numéro 3, Elisa Menus. Équipe qui s'est qualifiée à Debrecen en Hongrie il y a quelques semaines de cela au tournoi qualificatif olympique. Vous avez devant vous, mesdames et messieurs, une équipe olympique. Applaudissements pour l'équipe d'Allemagne, s'il vous plaît. Et maintenant, accueillons les champions d'Europe en titre, l'équipe des Pays-Bas. Ladies and gentlemen, the opponent Netherlands, Team Netherlands, number 30, Njorte Driesen. Number 12, Julia Joritsma. Number 44, Zoe Vluchter. And the last but definitely not number 33, Yanis Boonstra. Yes. Champion d'Europe en titre, l'équipe des Pays-Bas.
And then there were four. First semi-final in this FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Stop in Poitiers between Germany and Netherlands. A lot of history between those two. This is for the 11th time when these national teams are facing each other in an official tournament. So far, 4 wins for the Netherlands, 6 wins in favor of Germany. So this should be a good one. Germany, former winner of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series.
Let's go.
They won the final tournament back in 2021, and that was organized in Bucharest in the Palace of Parliament. And Germany was the team that shocked everybody back then, winning the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. Now, they started this competition as the favorites, and they would like to finish like that. They were the top seeded here, trying to pick up the first top win of the season of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series in Poitiers. And with the Paris Olympic just around the corner, Germany is also looking to build some momentum here in France. First possession of the game for the Netherlands, but Driesen got stripped on her way to the basket. This is Brunkhorst, puts the ball inside, and the turnaround J by Marie Reichardt gives Germany a 1-point lead. Driesen once again, the ball inside to Boonstra. She kicks it out. A 2-pointer is knocked down by Zoe Slachter. And just like that, Netherlands is up by 1. The answer from beyond the arc, Zoe Slachter knocking that down in favor of the Netherlands. Now we have a foul against the Netherlands, first team foul in this game. It was committed by Julia Joritsma. Fake here by Mevius. Mevius puts it up, tough shot there. Driesen comes down with it. Now the handoff to Joritsma, and she loses the ball. That's going to be a turnover. Reinacher, the most dangerous player in this German team. Sonja Reinacher, the best scorer in the tournament after the first day. And now we have a shot block violation, so that will not count. Reinacher with a total of 22 points yesterday, 7.3 points per game. She was better than Kristina Filevich from Ukraine, who had 7 points per game, and better than Vera Kish from Győr, who finished with 6.7, even though Győr lost all the games in this tournament. For the Netherlands, Noortje Driesen was the top scorer yesterday with an average of 5.7 points per game. But talking about Driesen, she misses it from point-blank range, uncharacteristical for her. The bounce pass inside here, we have kick ball, so Germany will retain possession from the top of the arc. Reinacher. Hand off to Brunkhorst. Brunkhorst skipping the dribble alive, puts it up, but you're not gonna score. Under my watch is the message from Julia Joritsma, who rejects that, and now Joritsma putting the ball inside, trying to find Slachter. Intercepted by Germany. They get it back. This is Sonja Greinacher in the post going to work. Turn, fires. Misses the shot. And the rebound goes to Boomstra. Crossover by Jorisma. Liba Boomstra again. Boomstra from way outside. She needed to attempt that because the shot clock was expiring. So that's a shot clock violation against the Netherlands. It stays 2-1 in favor of the orange team, but not for long. Oh my! I was so sure that Elisa Mevi is going to score because she was all by herself underneath the basket, but she misses that layup. Might come back to haunt her later on in this game. Depends on the outcome of this one, but usually you don't see that from a team like Germany. But the worry is way bigger than that miss. Now with Svenja Brunkhorst clearly limping, and she slowly checks out of the game. She's now on the chair looking for some medical attention as Netherlands is adding another point of this lead, courtesy of Noortje Drissen. Drissen commits the foul here against Greinacher. That was a mismatch, and Greinacher was trying to capitalize on that. Drissen with a tactical foul, saying, you know what, I'm going to foul you, and I'm going to give you the ball from the top of the arc. Mevius to Greinhardt. Pass inside, and we have a foul against Marie Reichardt. Gonna head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Reichardt with a lot of experience in the women's series. A total of 46 games, including this one. So far, 26 wins, 19 losses in the previous 45. Mevius now controls the ball, gives it to Greinacher, the hand up back to Mevius. Greinacher misses it on the first attempt, gets it back, misses it again, but this time Mevius is there to clear out that miss from Greinacher. Jorisma gets in the post, the right-hand hook shot. Greinacher comes down with it. Now the pass inside, a turnaround hook shot. That was no good. It was Marie Reichardt who was trying to put the ball into the net. Greinacher. Mevius from outside, nothing but air on that shot. Once again, Netherlands showing its teeth on the defensive side of the ball. We are tied at 3 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds until the end of the game. The question is, can Svenja Brunkhorst continue this game? I see her standing there at the timeout, so probably the injury is not really that big, but the second question is, if she's gonna continue the game, how much of an impact will she able to bring for this German team? Brunkhorst stays on the bench. Viva Boomstra. Slachter. Jorisma from outside. Boomstra trying to get to that ball, but she probably needed to call an Uber to get there in time. That was way too fast even for her. And Germany gets it back from the top of the arc. This is Lisa Mevius. The ball comes back to her from Greinacher. The 2-pointer is no good. Drissen with the rebound. Looks for the screen, stops the dribble, and we have a foul away from the basketball. That's going to go against Germany. Boomstra. Jorisma. Drissen trying to penetrate, nowhere to go, and courtesy of good defense from Marie Reichardt, we have a traveling violation here against Noortje Drissen. Greinacher. Offensive foul, this time a moving screen.
tête de raquette, Yolt Driesen, la MVP de la toute dernière Coupe d'Europe.
Driesen through the screen, the crossover, puts it up. That was on time. Now Germany with the possession. Mebius to Greinacher. Greinacher in the post, looking for the fall, knocks it down. Top shot by Sonia Greinacher, but she is the most experienced player on the court. This is her 94th game in the women's series, so she is approaching 100 games played in the women's series so far. 59 wins, including the two. No, actually that's 95 games. They played 3 games yesterday. They won all of them, so that's 94 wins for Sonia Greinacher and 34 losses. That's impressive. Also silver medalist with Germany at the FIBA 3x3 Europe Cup back in 2021. Greinacher now trying to approach the basketball to the bucket, but she misses the turnaround jump shot, and that goes out of bounds. It will be awarded to the Netherlands.
On va rentrer doucement mais sûrement dans la deuxième partie du match. Match encore une fois qui cherche un peu son rythme.
Boomstra.
Uniquement en 5 minutes.
Wide open from outside is Julia Juritsma. Greinacher soars for that rebound. Greinacher gets it back here with the shot clock down to 3. She needs to put it up. Misses the shot. The rebound for Boomstra. Gets the ball back inside, and she was grabbed from behind. I think that's another tactical foul against Germany. Mebius on a mismatch. She didn't want it to be abused there in the paint by a bigger and stronger Ndiba Boomstra. Joritsma. Pass inside, and the finish from Nortje Driesen. Cutting the lead in half. 5-4 the score. A low-scoring affair so far here in Poitiers in this first semi-final. The second one, Spain versus Ukraine, coming up next here on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, you can find us at FIBA 3x3 on all the social media platforms. Mebius here on the move, gives it to Greinacher, but looks like nobody was paying attention on the shot clock. Greinacher telling to Mebius, you need to keep your eye on the shot clock. That huge experience from Sonia Greinacher, trying to be shared there to her teammates. Now Boomstra. No, my bad. This is Driesen. Misses the shot. The rebound goes to Greinacher. Mebius here. And we have a foul against the Netherlands. Foul committed by Julia Juritsma. So far, neither team able to score from beyond the arc in this game. Only 1-pointer so far. Germany up 6-3. Looks like they have to check something out at the technical table. It is like a free timeout for both of those teams, and another one is coming up right away because, as you know, when we are under 4 minutes to go until the end of the game at the first stop, we have a TV timeout. Probably that was a problem with the score there. I think it showed 6-3. Now the board shows 5-3 in favor of Germany. Actually, now it says we are tied at 4.
En plus de cet arrêt de jeu, on va mettre un petit warning pour coaching. On va rappeler qu'au 3-3, le coaching pendant le match est interdit. Et très clairement, le manager avant est venu.
So 4-4 after the check. Big misunderstanding there at the officials table. I don't know how you can go from 4-4 to a 6-3 lead in favor of a team, but looks like the refs were able to reestablish the order there. on the court. Now the offensive rebound and the reverse layup that goes in and out for Elisa Mevius. Nortje Drissen all the way to the cup, and now Netherlands is up by 1. Mevius trying to put the ball inside. Greinacher off balance shot, rebounded by Nortje Drissen. Gets it back from Slachter. Drissen keeping the dribble alive, looking for Slachter down low. She gets the ball here, turnaround. G comes up short. Greinacher with the follow, but she threw it away. She was trying to find Marie Reinhardt in the post. Now Greinacher and Juritsma collides in midair. No call. And this is the timeout I was talking about. This is the first stop with under 4 minutes to go. We are watching again the drive from Nortje Drissen that gave Netherlands a 1-point lead moments ago. So far, what I'm seeing is that Netherlands is doing a great job against Sonja Greinacher. If I'm not mistaken, Sonja Greinacher did not score in this game, and as I was mentioned before, Greinacher was the top scorer yesterday with an average of 7.3 points per game, a total of 22 points during those 3 wins for Germany in the group. Germany finished first over Ukraine, Bordeaux, Ballistik representing France, and Győr representing Hungary. Meanwhile, Netherlands finished second under Spain, but over China, U24, and Ireland, and then won against Bordeaux Ballistik during the first knockout game of the competition today. 14-12 was the final score, but actually that was not really that close. It was not a nail-biter in the end. Drissen with the ball, 3:15 to go. Drissen through the screen, Slachter was there to set it, 2 seconds on the shot clock, and that's an offensive foul. Slachter pushed her opponent away, and looks like Mevius has a lot of trouble getting back on the court. Keep in mind that Sonja Brunkhorst probably rolled her ankle at the start of this game. She did not play since, and if she did not check back into the game so far, I'm not expecting to see her playing again. So Germany already short-handed. Greinacher, they need her, puts it up, misses the shot. Boomstra with the rebound. Great hustle there on the court. Mevius comes up with it. Greinacher, and that's her first bucket during this semifinal. Tying the game at 5. Can Netherlands take advantage here? Yes, they do. Niva Boomstra with the mismatch, scoring over Elisa Mevius. Mevius gets in the ball, getting the ball back. Now Brunkhorst underneath the basket. She commits a travel, saying that she was pushed, but I think Boomstra did enough not to be called for a foul, but to create a lot of difficulties here for Sonja Greinacher. As I mentioned before, former FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Tour winner back in 2021 in Bucharest, the final tournament. Mevius driving and scoring. Germany tying the game again. 6-6, 2:15 to go. This is gonna be a good one. Slachter, Juritsma from outside. Nothing drops from beyond the arc for either team, but they get back the ball. Juritsma, Boomstra, back to Juritsma. The screen, Juritsma with the bounce pass, and that was deflected by Marie Reinhardt with her foot. So that's a kick ball. Fresh shot clock for the Netherlands, under 2 minutes to go. Netherlands participating for the 4th time already in the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series this year. They're trying to reach their first final after coming up short in the semifinals in both Marseille and Clermont-Ferrand. They played only in France so far. The other tournament where the Netherlands, who misses the shot here by Nortje Drissen, played was in Orléans So Netherlands having 3x3 basketball and summer vacation here in France. France is one of the best destinations for tourists during the summer, and actually it doesn't matter the season, but especially during the summer. So I think they're pretty happy with their goals, but they will be even happier if they will be able to knock down this German team. But so far we're tied at 6. Sonja Bronkhorst cannot play anymore, rolled her ankle. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, she was limping when she checked out of that game, and she is getting medical attention as we speak. So Bronkhorst probably is not going to return to that game, and if Germany is going to play the final, I'm wondering if she will be able to play there. The shot here made by Maury Reichardt. Good pass inside by Sonja Bronkhorst. By Sonja Greinacher, my bad. This is Julia Jorisma off one foot. The floater is good, plus the foul. And Netherlands can go on top if they score here from the free throw line. Once again, the perfect shot by Julia Jorisma, who was able to absorb the contact. Tied at 7. Jorisma from the free throw line misses that. We are still even. Greinacher with the follow. Gets it back here from Mebius, puts it into Reichardt's hands, turns, fires. Misses that shot. That almost went in, but that was not enough. Drissen now stops the dribble, gives it to Jorisma. Boomstra with the screen. Jorisma the bounce pass inside, and they cannot connect. Another opportunity missed by the Netherlands. Underneath the basket. Boomstra saying not under my watch, but they get it back, and Greinacher delivers it to Maury Reichardt for a 1-point lead in favor of Germany. Drissen on the move, looking for the contact, and she was pushed as she was attempting that left-hand layup, knocked down on the court, heading to the free throw line with the possibility of tying this game. A lot of experience for Nortia Drissen too in the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series, but this time she misses the shot. Over 50 games played by Drissen during her career in the Women's Series. The shot here made by Greinacher, coming up big as when the game needed her most. 9-7 in favor of Germany. Nobody scored from beyond the arc, but right now Netherlands needs a double in order to tie this game and send it to overtime. Once again, the shot from Greinacher, who was able to step on the break and then elevated and scored from mid-range. 9-7 in favor of Germany. We have a timeout with 22 seconds to go. Probably in this situation you need to go for 2, even though nothing worked so far from beyond the arc, but what can you do? The difference between the game clock and the shot clock is not big enough to give you the opportunity to defend. Drissen here, driving though, she puts it in. If you score that fast, now you have a chance. You don't need to foul yet. We have a 5-second differential now between the game clock and the shot clock. Greinacher almost lost it. Greinacher fell down, and that's a shot clock violation. That worked out perfectly for the Netherlands, getting the entire 3 seconds that are now shown on the board. I don't know if they're going to add anything up, but they have the ball from the top of the arc. It's the most important thing, because if you would have rebounded that, you would have needed to get out of the arc, clear it out, and then shoot it. Now you have the chance to send it to overtime or even win it with a double. They're now at the official table trying to figure out exactly how many seconds were left on the game clock. I think it should be around 5. This is what my math told me when that attack started for Germany, and that ended with a shot clock violation. Looks like it stays with 5. Yeah, that's it. That's it. My math was good. So 5 seconds left for the Netherlands. This is it for the final. Drissen driving, trying to tie it, and she does. Sending the game to the overtime. Extra 3x3 basketball is about to be played here in Poitiers in the first semi-final as Noortje Drissen was able to get the step over Sonia Greinacher, concentrates and scores with the right hand layup. We are all even, so the first team to score 2 points in the overtime wins it and qualifies for the final. What a game we have.
Et souvenez-vous tout à l'heure, l'équipe qui avait la balle en début de match n'aura pas la balle en cas de prolongation. Et bien ça va se passer maintenant.
Of course, during the overtime, we are usually wondering if somebody goes for the dagger. But so far, in a game where neither team scored from beyond the arc, I would think they would play a little bit more conservative. Let's see. This is Mevius with the ball. Mevius against Boomstra. The behind-the-back dribble and the travel that will erase the basket made. Elisa Mevius saying she did not do anything else except for 2 steps, but the ref not going to agree. So Germany gets it. Germany gives it to the Netherlands. Drissen. Boomstra for the win. Comes up short. Still nothing from outside. Greinacher. Back to Mevius. Mevius keeping the dribble alive. Stops it here. Gives it in the post to Greinacher. She starts her maneuvers. The shot is no good. Offensive rebound by Germany. And Marie Reinhardt gives Germany the first point in the overtime. They only need another one. Julia Jorisma trying to tie it, and she does. First bucket wins it for either team. This is a nail biter. Greinacher. Will she be the hero? No. Defensive rebound by Jorisma. Boomstra back to Drissen. Drissen here for Jorisma. They don't need a double. Jorisma from mid-range for the win. In and out. How unlucky can you be? Greinacher in the post. This time loses the ball, trying to keep it, but amazingly, she just lost that out of bounds. An experienced player like Sonia Greinacher committing a huge mistake here. Drissen looking for Jorisma. Cannot pass her the ball. Drissen, a prayer. Comes up short. Boomstra with the offensive rebound, but she threw it away. Intercepted by Mevius. Behind the back. Puts it up. Still no good. The game goes on. This is not over. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Drissen again. No. She was the one to tie it at the end of regulation. Greinacher in the post. Greinacher draws the foul, and she will head to the free throw line with the possibility of wrapping it up for Germany. Huge foul here committed by Julia Jorisma in the penalty. Netherlands over the limit, and Sonia Greinacher needs to knock down 1 out of 2 to end this one. The first one is no good. Nothing comes up easy. This is still pretty much alive. Second attempt for Sonia Greinacher. And finally, Germany is through, getting in the final here in Poitiers. Well deserved, but it was not easy. Germany playing for the first time in a final during the 2024 FIBA 3x3 Women's Series season after coming up short and being defeated in the semifinals in Springfield when the tournament started, and in Clermont-Ferrand. This time they will play for the title, and the opposing team will be Ukraine or Spain. That is coming up next here on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel, so don't go anywhere. Ukraine versus Spain, the next game, second semi-final here in Poitiers.
Le match à suivre dans quelques instants, un match entre l'Ukraine qui et 10e du classement provisoire du Women's Series, et les Espagnols, vice-championnes d'Europe 2023, les championnes d'Europe 2021. Les Espagnols sont l'autre équipe olympique ici à Poitiers. Les Espagnols qui avaient remporté un des tickets de qualification en Hongrie il y a quelques semaines de cela lors du tournoi qualificatif olympique. Les Espagnols sont là à Poitiers ce soir pour cette demi-finale. Semi-final game number 2, Ukraine and Spain. Please welcome the players one by one. We're going to start with Team Ukraine. On va commencer avec l'équipe d'Ukraine pour cette demi-finale. Team Ukraine, number 9, Oksana Molova. Number 8, Kristina Filevich. Number 7, Miriam Murodili. And number 1, Angelika Liashko. En maillot jaune, yellow jersey, Team Ukraine. Et accueillons tout de suite les championnes d'Europe 2021 et les vice-championnes d'Europe 2023. Mesdames, Messieurs, l'équipe d'Espagne, Team Spain, number 22, Juana Camilla. Number 44, Gracia Alonso de Arminio. Number 33, Cecilia Muate. And number 7 for Spain, Gala Mestres.
Second semi-final, Ukraine versus Spain. Spain undefeated in this competition so far. Started with a 13-9 win against China yesterday. Continued with a 16-14 against the Netherlands, and they would love to have a rematch against the Netherlands. Netherlands qualify. They would not have a rematch against the Netherlands after Netherlands coming up short against Germany moments ago. Looks like Vlad Gizdaranu and Dorothy Okac are both having a lot of fun here in Poitiers before this game, but I don't think it's going to be all fun and games during this second semi-final. It's going to be pretty heated. And Spain won against Ireland 21-7 to get an automatic bye in the quarterfinals and play straight in this semi-final. Meanwhile, Ukraine started the competition with a 13-10 win against Győr. Then they won by 10 against Bordeaux Ballistik, but they lost against Germany 19-5. Now Ukraine would love to have that rematch against Germany if they eliminate Spain. But Spain, of course, the favorite here against this Ukrainian team. Starts on offense, Kristina Filevich giving the ball to Oksana Molova. Molova kicks it out. A two-point shot attempt by Murodili. Won't go. And Spain will get, I think, the first possession of the game. I don't know if that was deflected by a Spanish component. Looks like it was, so it stays with Ukraine. A two-point attempt, and that is knocked down. This is something we did not see during the first semi-final, but right here we have Kristina Filevich right on cue with that shot. And now the shake and bake underneath the basket, nicely done from Gala Mestres, and that's the first bucket for Spain. From outside, Liashko misses that, the ball is deflected, Spain comes down with it. This is Muate. Cecilia Muate with a ball inside, Gala Mestres trying to get closer to the basket, looking for something here. The bounce pass to Muate, but we have a shot clock violation. Liashko gets it back here from Molova. Liashko on the left hand puts it up with the right one, but comes up short. The rebound goes to Mestres. Now Muate. Alonso inside to Muate. Power move against Molova. And Spain ties it at 2. Molova now. From outside. That rims out. It is rebounded by Cecilia Muade. Alonso, Muade, once again posting and toasting and adding another point for Spain, who takes the lead for the first time during this second semi-final from mid-range. The shot comes up short for Oksana Molova. Alonso. This is that. That was Uronilie, Molova. Molova here, back to Uronilie from mid-range. That is no good. Rebound goes to Cecilia Muade. This time in the post was Gracia Alonso trying to work. Misses it from underneath the basket. Molova driving on the baseline, draws the foul, and she'll head to the free throw line with the opportunity of putting the ball into the net and tie it at 3. Stopping, meanwhile, what it is right now a 3-0 run in favor of Spain, but it looks like that was not in the act of shooting. I thought she was already starting that shooting motion, but the referees are not agreeing with me. Pass inside, intercepted. Good defense by Alonso. She gets it again in the post. Alonso trying to fake, kicks it out. Mid-range jump shot, no good from Gala Mestres. Molova with a spin, puts it in. Are you kidding me? She left Juana Chameleon to look for some Euro cents down on the court, and I don't think she's gonna find anything, but that was a nasty move there. Ukraine ties it at 3 after a spectacular basket. Two-point attempt here, nothing but net. Kristina Filipic, second time from beyond the arc during this semi-final. She is red hot so far at the start of the game, and we have a timeout with 6 minutes and 57 seconds until the end of this one. This was the first one that started everything, and then look at that move. Are you kidding me? Molova left Juana Chameleon to look like she was playing the Harlem Shake. She did not move after that spin. She fell and was frozen there on the court. So Harlem Shake, courtesy of Oksana Molova. Muade here. Gives the ball to Juana Chameleon. Chameleon, top shot, almost went in, but she will have to earn it from the charity stripe. Once again, a very hot day here in Poitiers. It is 6 minutes by 8 p.m. and there is still an over 30 degrees Celsius temperature in this town. That's 88 degrees Fahrenheit. From outside, the shot is good. Spain knocks down a two-pointer. Juana Chameleon puts the 8-ball to the corner pocket, and Spain ties it at 5. Now Molova misses that shot on the penetration. Oh, my bad, that was Filipic, but that was no good. And now we have a foul against Ukraine. Molova checks back into the game. Filipic getting a little bit of rest. Once again, the two-pointer by Juana Chameleon moments ago. Alonso. Mestres. The bounce pass inside to Muade. Turns, but good defense by Molova, not letting Muade to get anything easy from underneath the basket. That was enough to block that shot. Shot block violation was avoided there, but the shot was pretty tough and had almost no chance to go in. Molova here from the baseline. That's way off again. Rebound goes to Gala Mestres. Mestres lowering her shoulder and putting Spain up by 1. With that right hand finish using the glass, Filivic asks Molova for a screen. Filivic starts the dribble. That was not enough time for the pass inside. A bucket will not count. Filivic should have taken that two-pointer, especially after knocking down 2 already during this second semifinal. Gracia Alonso. Muhade. Ball pass inside for Alonso, and we have a foul against Ukraine. That was committed by Miriam Uronilie. And Uronilie heads to the free throw line. My bad, Uronilie heads to her space, trying to rebound that ball, but it was nothing to be rebounded. Gracia Alonso scoring from the free throw. Gracia Alonso playing good defense there. Chameleon with the steal. Once again, Chameleon, the step back, the two-pointer, and the bucket. Juana Chameleon, 1 step behind, 2 points ahead. Spain is up by 4. As Filivic is missing the right-hand layup. That was cleared, and that's an and-one counted plus the foul. Gracia Alonso adding another point for Spain, who dominates this moment in the second semifinal. It was pretty even, but suddenly Spain getting a burst here, and a bucket plus the foul from Gracia Alonso, who was too fast, too furious, too good, and now she can complete a 2-point play from the free throw line. Yes, she does. Filivic. Uromidie. Spain gets inside, knocks down her opponent, and finally, after an eternity of walking on that rim, that ball is saying, you know what? I'm going to come down to the net. Let me rest a little bit. Looks like nothing comes up easy for Ukraine, but they are still in it. Liashko. The hesitation move puts it up from mid-range. Good box out there by Spain, and another two-pointer from the corner. Juana Chameleon adding 2 more points to the Spanish lead. Chameleon staying sharp from beyond the arc. And this is something we did not witness at all during the first semifinal. Looks like in this one, both Ukraine and Spain having a lot of good shooters, especially Juana Chameleon for Spain and Kristina Filivic for Ukraine. 13-6, Filivic looking for another 2-pointer, but this time it is way off. That was not even close, and we have a timeout with 3 minutes and 58 seconds until the end of the ball game. Spain with a pretty comfortable lead here after this 2-pointer by Juana Chameleon, but you never know.
Le premier qui marque 3 points, soit le roi de la place, soit le king de la place, soit vous. Vous devenez le king ou la queen, ça sera dans de 17h30, 18h demain soir.
7-1 run in favor of Spain, trying to stay undefeated in this tournament.
5 meilleures équipes dans le monde, le top 4 et le top 5 mondial. L'équipe de Rifa, 5e meilleure équipe du monde, et l'équipe de Vienne, 4e meilleure équipe du monde au classement international. Ils seront là, ces joueurs, vendredi et samedi pour le Poitiers Challenge.
Spain so far did not play during this season of Women's Series. Look at that block. Sana Molova with a rejection, but Cecilia Moat is staying with it and saying, you know what, you blocked me once, you're not going to block me twice. Putting another point on the board in favor of Spain. That's a foul for La Roja. Spain playing against Ukraine for the 9th time in an official tournament. So far, 5 wins for Spain, 3 for Ukraine, who's looking to come back into this. Oksana Molova finding something from underneath the basket, but they are still trailing by 7. Ukraine struggling to score after the first part of the game when they started perfectly, and look at that! That was pure Juana Chameleon from outside, knocking down her third two-pointer during this game. The low pass inside here, problems for Uronilia on the reception, but she beats the shot block. No, that was too late. It won't count. That's a shot block violation. Chameleon gets it back. I would defend her from the hotel room from now on. She is red hot from outside. The penetration here and the miss from Galamestres. Filovic through the screen. Uronilia for 2. Yes! The two-pointer that gives Ukraine a little bit of a hope, but they are still down by 7. They need every single basket, but they need to stop Spain from scoring, because so far Spain had a key for every single lock that Ukraine was trying to put on them. Mestres keeping the dribble alive. Mestres off balance shot. That's deflected, and it will be awarded to Ukraine, I think. Yes, it is. That's going to be Angelika Liashko with the ball from beyond the arc. Molova. Filovic for 2. Not this time. The follow by Gracia Alonso. 2:18 to go. Alonso on the drive, fast and furious, straight to the cup, not wasting any time, finding an open lane and putting another point on the board in favor of Spain. Just look at that. She got the step over Liashko. No help there on the rotation. Molova was afraid that she was leaving wide open her opponent underneath the basket, and she did not want to help. Now Molova here with the ball, looking for Filovic. With the shot clock down to 2, puts up a prayer, no answer. Spain again in possession. Mestres, Chameleon needs to put it up soon. Turn around Jay, nothing but air for Gracia Alonso. Ukraine gets it again, Molova, and we have an offensive foul. That is against Ukraine, team foul number 6, and from now on, Ukraine is over the limit, trailing by 8. Mestres. The pass inside and the finish from Cecilia Muade. Spain very close of getting a double-digit lead in this semifinal. This is way more one-sided than we thought, but that's another two-pointer by Miram Uronilie. The second shot from beyond the arc knocked down by Uronilie. Ukraine down by 7. Spain here trying to find something inside. Gracia Alonso was stopped, but they will keep the ball with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Alonso with a shot clock winding down between the leg pass, the two-pointer. It would have been the play of the day. She gets it back, but she is denied by Oksana Molova. Kristina Filovic will have the ball here, or at least that's what she thought, but being a block and the ball went out of bounds, that should have been awarded to Spain, and this is exactly what the referees are doing now after a little bit of a talk. Looks like we also have a technical foul warning for coaching. So Spain on the attack. Gracia Alonso Hits the ball to Juana Chameleon. The pass inside. Muade turns, fires, and scores. 19-11 in favor of Spain. They are within 2 of winning this game before the game clock expires. Liashko misses the 2-pointer. The ball here taken away, and a pass inside for an easy finish by Filovic. Spain looking for something in the paint, and Gracia Alonso taking care of business. Molova, 2-pointer for Ukraine. Nothing but air again by Filovic. She started the game so well, 2 2-pointers, but the long-range shot did not drop since. And looks like we have a timeout here with 29 seconds left. Pretty hard to believe that Ukraine is still in it. Spain needs only 1 point to end this game, and even if they don't score, it's hard to believe that in less than half a minute Ukraine can recover from an 8-point deficit. But you never know, you play until the final buzzer. Stranger things had happened in 3x3 basketball. There are a lot of proofs. You can find them on our FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. Not only live events, but also past events can be watched here. Don't forget to subscribe. Spain with the ball. They can win it right here. Gala Mestres. Mestres back to Chameleon, puts it up for 2. They wanted to end this at 22. Mestres almost followed that, but she is the last one to touch it. So Ukraine will get it with 16 seconds left on the game clock. The handoff here for Filovic. And that's a foul against Spain. Spain still had 1 foul to give. Gala Mestres committed that. 8 seconds left in the second semifinal. Molova. Uromilje again. Not this time. The ball goes in on the follow. The basket counts for Kristina Filovic. They finish up with a big smile on their faces, but that will do it for Ukraine here in Poitiers. Spain qualifies, so no surprises here today. The favorites, Germany and Spain, are going to play in the final of the competition. It was not a super happy day for Ukraine. Also, the national football team eliminated from Euro 2024 after finishing 4th in a group where all the teams had 4 points, but they paid a price for that big loss the start of the tournament against Romania. Here, Ukraine lost by 7 against Spain, so Germany versus Spain in a classic will play the final here in Poitiers, a French tournament where the French national team was not represented. Of course, they had Bordeaux Ballistik, but unfortunately for the French crowd, that team got eliminated in the quarterfinals by the Netherlands. Here are the results here. This was the most one-sided game of the day. Spain 20, Ukraine 13. Germany versus Spain coming up next on our FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. We're gonna have about a 30-minute break before that because, of course, Spain needs to rest a little bit. Germany had the advantage of playing first in the semifinals, so their rest was a little bit longer. But the question is if Svenja Brunkhorst will be able to play in the final. Germany versus Spain for the title. Neither team won so far in the 2024 season of FIBA 3x3 Women's Series, so stay with us or come back with us in less than 30 minutes to watch out the most important game of the day, the final of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series in Poitiers.
Quelques arbitres qui seront aussi aux Jeux Olympiques de Paris 2024 à la Concorde sur le parc urbain. La petite photo, ça c'est vraiment la petite photo de famille et vous allez quand même pouvoir les applaudir, mesdames et messieurs. Vous avez quelques arbitres olympiques à Poitiers ce soir. Merci de les applaudir. The referees on the main court. Et les 2 superviseurs FIBA en maillot rouge. Oh combien important là aussi. Et on va accueillir dans quelques instants l'association OTAM avec tous les danseurs, les b-boys, les b-girls qui vont rentrer sur le terrain central pour la démo de break sport olympique. Et je vais laisser le micro à Lucien qui va vous expliquer ce qu'est l'association OTAM et comment ça se passe au niveau du break. Lucien, c'est à toi.
Merci, bienvenue. On m'a dit que le public de Poitiers était chaud. Est-ce que vous êtes là? Moyen, public de Poitiers, est-ce que vous êtes là? Bienvenue sur cette édition du 3-3 filles. Nous allons vous présenter non pas du 1 contre 1 breaking, mais du 1 contre 1 hip-hop. La danse hip-hop et le break est riche, varié, diversifié. Nous avons 4 danseuses talentueuses qui vont vous montrer ce qui est une partie de la richesse de la danse hip-hop. Est-ce que vous êtes prêts à les accueillir? Oh là 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 là! Hey, girl power ou pas? Girl power à Poitiers ou pas? Est-ce que vous êtes prêts à les accueillir? Le tout sur la musique de DJ Zo Pop. Membre actif de la compagnie OTAM, j'appelle Erin sur le dance floor. S'il vous plaît, du bruit pour Erin. Big girl. J'appelle Tehani. Danse hip-hop à la manière. Ça va se passer à la manière des Jeux Olympiques de Paris 2024 le 9 août. Vous y serez ou pas? Vous allez voir une démonstration, un passage et vous, public, c'est vous qui allez juger à l'applaudimètre. À 3, avec moi, on va faire 1, 2, 3 battles. 1, 2, 3. C'est parti les filles. Erin, girl power. Ok, avec moi, à l'applaudimètre. Si vous pensez que Erin, à la droite, a gagné, faites du bruit à 3. 1, 2, 3. Si vous pensez que Tehani a gagné la revanche, faites du bruit à 3. 1, 2, 3. Ça se vaut, mais c'est Tehani, je pense, qui est avec nous. Du bruit pour Tehani, s'il vous plaît. Du bruit pour Erin. Girl power après ce snap. Après ce snap. J'appelle Tania. Du bruit pour Tania, s'il vous plaît. 4 styles. 4 danses. Et Laetitia. Tu dis bonjour. Allez avec moi. 3, Dans tout le respect du but pour les deux danseuses, s'il vous plaît. Vous aussi, vous faites partie du jeu. Si vous pensez que Tania a gagné, manifestez-vous à 3. 1, 2, 3. Si vous pensez que Laetitia a fait le taf et a plus représenté, à 3. Un maximum de bruit. Si vous pensez que Erin a fait le taf, elle a gagné. 1, 2, 3. Erin, je suis désolé, t'as fait le taf. Ok. Je la refais pas, vous savez, à 3 pour Théanie, bruit pour toutes les danseuses, s'il vous plaît. On est l'association Potam, diversité de la culture et de la danse hip-hop. Girl Power, bravo à vous. Du bruit pour elle, s'il vous plaît. Rendez-vous pour voir de la danse hip-hop, association Potam, ce samedi, ici même. Attention, place au basket, place à la suite. À bientôt.
Est-ce que vous savez pourquoi vous venez jouer, non? Vous aimez le basket? Ça tombe bien parce que en fait c'est pas du basket. En fait vous allez devoir danser en fait. Bah ouais, mais c'est la suite logique du break en fait. Ouais, bah, tout le monde pensait que t'allais shooter, mais non en fait tu vas breaker. Et juste pour voir, parce que les filles nous ont mis une dose en break. Fab, t'as un morceau de break? Juste pour voir comment. Rappelle-moi ton blast. Max, vas-y Max, pour voir. On tirera pas au JO cette année. Non, on tirera pas au JO cette année. En revanche, on a un t-shirt Hooper à te faire gagner et des chaussettes Hooper à te faire gagner. Donne-moi le ballon du game, s'il te plaît. Max, fais-moi un shoot à 2 points, s'il te plaît. À la ligne. À 6 mètres. Non, derrière la ligne. Celle-ci. 6 mètres 75, 6 mètres 65. Juste pour voir si tu joues un peu au basket. S'il te plaît, mon cher Max. Vas-y. Shoot. Wow. Ok. Merci, madame de la sécurité. Vous êtes bien aimable. Max, tu as 12 secondes pour, vu le shoot que tu as fait. Quoi, attends, vas-y, bah, chauffe-toi, mais chauffe pas. Tu as 12 secondes pour réussir un panier à 2 points. Donc derrière cette ligne, à 6,75 m, où tu veux, en prenant ton propre rebond. Ok? Donc je peux pas t'aider. Si tu arrives à un shoot à 2 points en 12 secondes, tu prends un t-shirt Hooper et une paire de chaussettes Hooper. Mais, Max, tu acceptes aussi que si tu me sors un gros airball, toute la place du maréchal Leclerc t'envoie un gros airball dans la tête. Alors attention, on imagine que tu fais un shoot de ouf, tu envoies une briquette de ouf et tu fais airball. Toute la place du maréchal Leclerc fait. T'acceptes les règles ou pas? Et là, il va envoyer un shoot, ça va faire ficelle. Swish. 12 secondes, on est prêt. Fabien, on est prêt. 3, 2, 1, c'est parti. Let's go. Vas-y, Max. Le conseil a voté. Le conseil a raison, ouais. La sentence est irrévocable. Tu vas juste prendre un tonnerre d'applaudissements de la place. Oh là, la place du maréchal Leclerc, on va y arriver. Merci Max. Tu peux peut aller là-bas et tranquillement profiter de la finale qui arrive dans quelques instants. J'ai besoin d'une shooteuse, s'il vous plaît. Une shooteuse. Une demoiselle. Qui veut shooter? Mademoiselle avec la casquette de New York? C'est oui, c'est non, mais c'est maintenant. C'est oui, venez. Quel est votre prénom? Marie? Marine. Poitiers, Marine, Poitiers. Applaudissements pour Marine, s'il vous plaît. Marine, vous faites du basket? Non? Faites-moi un tir à 2 points pour voir. Bien sûr, je ne fais pas de basket. En général, quand on prend le ballon comme ça et qu'on fait le... Ok, Marine, un lancer à 2 points en 12 secondes. En prenant votre propre rebond, vous gagnez le t-shirt Hooper et les chaussettes Hooper. Sans l'accent, encore mieux. Vous êtes prête, Marine, ou pas? Bougez pas. Poitiers, s'il te plaît, est-ce que tu peux donner un maximum d'énergie à Marine? 12 secondes, Fabien Mansas au niveau de la musique. Louis Jacquet, le roi de la place, au niveau des 12 secondes. 3, 2, 1, c'est parti. Vous avez le droit au airball, je vous le rappelle. Hein. Ah ouais, attention à la voiture Volvo. On a une assurance, mais pas pour les ballons. 5 secondes. Au buzzer, à 45 degrés. C'est dommage parce que tu avais gagné l'Urban PV samedi en senior, mais tu t'es là, t'es pas. Applaudissements pour Marine, s'il vous plaît. Il me reste une sélection à faire avant la finale. Tu veux montrer, Louis, comment on fait un panier à 2 points? Vas-y, viens. Vas-y, viens. Bah, bien, tu fais. Vas-y, viens. Viens. Demain soir, 18h, si vous voulez défier Louis, c'est le king de la place pour le moment. Il y aura du 1 contre 1 contre Louis demain soir à 18h. Match en 3 points. Si vous arrivez à battre Louis en... Calme-toi, Bijou, calme-toi. Vous pourrez gagner de très beaux cadeaux. Ouais, c'est pas mal. Il me faudrait un shooter ou une shooteuse. Jeune homme là-bas avec le t-shirt gris. Viens voir. Je fais ce que je peux, Pedro, pour finir le t-shirt Hooper, je te jure. Viens. En claquette, parfait. La tenue idéale pour le 3-3. Ton prénom? Hein? Henri. Je te demande pas si tu fais du basket? Ouais. T'as le outfit spécial Louis Jacquet. Fais-moi un tir à 2 points pour voir, s'il te plaît. Henri. Vas-y. Ok. Je t'explique. Vu le shoot que tu viens de me faire, j'upgrade le jeu. Non, mais t'inquiète. 2 lancers réussis en 12 secondes à 2 points, tu prends t-shirt Hooper, chaussettes Hooper et un ballon Wilson. Tu prends un ballon de match, un vrai ballon en plus. Si tu réussis 2 tirs à 2 points, si t'en mets un, on négocie. Ok? 2024, on négocie. Ok? T'es prêt, Henri? Poitiers, s'il te plaît, je peux avoir du bruit pour Henri? Ladies and gentlemen, from the United States of... Poitiers, c'est vrai pas? Attention, 12 secondes de lancer, réussi à 2 points. Le full branding, Hooper et le ballon de match Wilson sont pour toi. 3, 2, 1, c'est parti. Henri, let's go. Ça peut me coûter cher, ça. T'as que 12 secondes, Henri. Ok. Henri, mets-toi en tête de raquette, s'il te plaît. Et dans 1 minute 30, on va faire la finale. Mets-toi là. Si Poitiers... Toi, tu restes là. Si Poitiers, tu me fais assez de bruit, je redonne un shoot à Henri. Il y a un non qui est venu du cœur là-bas, genre non, il dégage, moi j'ai envie de jouer. Je t'ai entendu. Ouais, je t'ai entendu. On refait. Si Poitiers, tu me donnes assez de bruit, je redonne un shoot à Henri. Toujours non là-bas. Henri, je te file un shoot supplémentaire. Et après, tu choisis le cadeau. Peut-être. Henri, c'est quand tu veux, pas de chrono, rien du tout. Il me reste 30 secondes avant la finale. Un autre shoot ou pas? Un autre shoot ou pas? Henri, vas-y. Il est 23h45. Va falloir qu'on y aille. Non, l'autre, il vient de passer en disant vas-y, un dernier. Vas-y, un dernier. Après, j'accepte tout, on verra. Pedro, viens voir, s'il te plaît. Parce que on a changé les règles. Quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Faut que je chauffe, ouais. Ah, c'est pas que je me chauffe, monsieur. Pedro, mon ami, remets ce très très beau cadeau à Henri, s'il te plaît. Le t-shirt officiel Hooper et les chaussettes officielles Hooper, série collector. Hooper, la boutique officielle du festival. Et un maximum de bruit pour Henri, s'il vous plaît, qui remporte ce cadeau. Tu passes à la boutique en détail si ça va pas. Tu vas voir Pedro et tout se passera. Merci beaucoup. Place au warm-up de la finale. Dans quelques instants, Allemagne, Espagne. C'est la finale du Women's Series. Allemagne, Espagne, Germany, Spain, c'est la finale dans quelques instants du FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Poitiers. Un sprint de 10 minutes pour remporter l'étape ici. 19 étapes dans le monde entier avant la finale mondiale du côté d'Hangzhou en Chine. La présentation d'équipe dans quelques toutes petites secondes. Il est temps d'accueillir les deux finalistes, mesdames, messieurs. Merci de les accueillir. On va commencer par l'équipe d'Espagne. It's time to meet the players one by one. We're going to start with team Germany, number 14, Sonia Greneifer. Number 21, Svenja Brinkhorst. Number 6, numéro 6, Marie Reichert. And number 3 for Germany, Elisa Mendes. Merci le père de la Brisbane pour la numéro 22, number 22, Juana Carrion. Number 44, numéro 44, Gracia Alonso de Armiño. Number 33, numéro 33, Cecilia Duarte. And number 7, numéro 7, Gara Mestres.
We are moments away from the first tip of the game between Germany and Spain. This is the final of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series 2024 Poitiers Stop for either team of the season, if they will prevail here and if they will defeat their opponent. Alex Tollesainen from Estonia and Shi Kirong from China are the two referees that are going to officiate this game between the only undefeated team in the competition. Germany started with a 21-7 against Bordeaux Ballistik, continue with a 17-10 against Gyor, and then they defeated Ukraine 19-15 in the last game in the group stage, only to win in overtime against the Netherlands in the semifinals 11-10. On the other hand, we have Spain Spain started with a 13-9 against China U24. Then they defeated Netherlands 16-14 in the group stage and finished with a 21-7 against Ireland. After that, Spain won against Ukraine in the semifinals. The first shot of the game, and it is rebounded by Spain. And now Germany on the attack. This is Sonia Greinacher, misses that shot. Pass inside, it goes out of bounds in the end. Greinacher. She was the top scorer for Germany in this competition. Gives the ball inside. That is missed by Marie Reichardt. Greinacher with a 6.5 points per game in this competition. And now we have a foul against Marie Reichardt. That was in the act of shooting. That means one free throw for Gracia Alonso. Talking about top scorers, Juana Chameleon is the second scorer in this competition. Talking about teams that went in the knockout stage. Juana Chameleon with a 6 points per game average. Only Varga Kish from Győr had a bigger amount of points during the group stage, 6.7. Now, Juana Chameleon made that shot for Spain, and that's the first bucket of the game. So 1-0 in favor of Spain after 1 minute into the final here in Poitiers.
La possession pour les Espagnols en tête de raquette avec ce petit point d'avance en début de rencontre.
Galamestres will have the ball at the top of the arc. Gives it to Alonso. Alonso with a bullet pass inside, and she finds Galamestres, who takes advantage on that and scores the second point for Spain. This is Elisa Mevius. Gives it to Greinhardt in the post, turns, fires, misses the shot. A very important notice here, Svenja Brunkhorst is on the bench, but she is unavailable probably for this final. Rolled her ankle during the semifinal against the Netherlands, and Germany will be shorthanded in this last game of the competition, where they were almost on the board, but looks like Marie Reichardt will have to earn it from the charity stripe. Well, that was not in the act of shooting, so only the ball awarded for Germany at the top of the arc. Greinacher looking for a two-pointer. She is denied on that shot by Juana Chameleon, who has the ball here, gets it back from Muhade. Chameleon stops, pops, and drops. Lucky bounce there for Chameleon, but she'll take it. Mevius on the drive. That's the first bucket for Germany. Finally, after more than 2 minutes into this game, they're on the board, but the takeaway from Mevius and the pass inside gives Greinacher the easy, breezy finish. Germany coming back into this. 3-2 the score. Muhade in the post. 1 against 2. And the game is stopped here. Greinacher. Now we have a foul. We have former silver medalists at the FIBA 3x3 Europe Cup in this game, Luana Rodefeld, Sonia Greinhardt, and Svenja Brunkhorst. As I mentioned before, she is probably not playing due to that injury during the semifinal, as Marie Reichardt is able to absorb the contact and scores for Germany, heading to the free throw line now with a possibility of putting Germany up by 1. On the other hand, we have Gracia Alonso and Juana Chameleon. They won the silver medals at the FIBA 3x3 Europe Cup last year in 2023. The bucket counts, so 4-0 run in favor of Germany. after a 3-0 run for Spain. They tried to stop it here, but a 2-point attempt from Galamestres comes up short. The rebound goes to Mevius, the crossover, and that's going to be a travel. She tried a Euro step, but looks like that was actually a walk in the park. Once again, 1-2, and yeah, she bounced with that ball in her hand. That's a travel. She did not argue with that call. Juana Chameleon now with the drive, the reverse layup goes in. Mevius, Greinacher in the post. Greinacher puts up the shot and she scores. Former MVP of the final tournament of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series back in 2021. Greinacher now against Chameleon, who gives the ball inside. Turnaround Jane as the shot was winding down by Gracia Alonso, but not even close. And we have reached the first timeout of the game with 6 minutes and 42 seconds left. Germany 5, Spain 4. Once again, that fast drive by Chameleon and the reverse layup. And then Greinacher in the post doing what she usually does, abusing her opponents down low. As I mentioned before, Greinacher is approaching 100 games in the women's series in her career. This is game number 96 for her. So far, 61 wins, 34 losses. Mevius, bounce pass to Greinacher. Waits for the screen, puts it inside to Rijkaard, who turns, fires, and rolls it in. Galamestres. Mestres with the drive, stops, puts it up with the right-hand hook shot. Rijkaard comes down with it. Mevius now stops at mid-range, lets it go. We have a loose ball foul against Galamestres. That's going to be team foul number 4 against Spain. So Spain with only 2 fouls to give. Germany with only 1 team foul so far. Once again, we have that finish moment ago by Maury Rijkaard. And Sonia Greinacher doing her thing once again, taking care of business in the paint. Galamestres, crossover, stops the dribble, gives it to Chameleon. She was red hot during the second semifinal, misses the 2-pointer here, but Muade keeps the possession alive for Spain. Muade again in the post against Greinacher, turns, fires. Greinacher with the follow. And this time the foul will be against Juana Chameleon. Spain burning a lot of fouls early in this game. It might come back to haunt them. They are 1 foul away of getting in the penalty. Alyssa Mevius. Greinacher here. Greinacher lost it for a second, turns, puts it up. That won't go. And Spain will get it down by 3. A 7-1 run in favor of Germany. Keep in mind, Spain started this final perfectly from the get-go with a 3-0 lead. But since then, it is all Germany here in Poitiers. Mestres against Greinacher, puts it up. No good. Offensive rebound by Alonso, but even though she recycled the attack, she still cannot score. Mevius to Greinacher from mid-range, way off. The question is, can Germany keep up the pace, and will fatigue become a factor? Because I have to say it again, Svenja Blumhorst not playing after rolling her ankle in the semi-final against the Netherlands is a huge thing in this final act here in Poitiers. They are short-handed so far. They are not showing any weakness. The pass inside to Muade, nicely done. The deliver from Juana Chameleon. Now Mevius trying to post and toes, but she got nothing from that shot. Crossover here by Alonso. That went off Marie Rijkaard's foot. She was looking for a kick ball. The referees are saying no, that was not intentional. She did not create any advantage. So it will not be a reset on the clock. Only 8 ticks left in order for Spain to shoot. Gracia Alonso. Muade gives the ball to Mestres. Mestres escapes from the defense, and she was wide open to put that layup in. The answer for Marie Reinhardt. Alonso, Muade, back to Alonso, and she was pushed from behind. Marie Reinhardt, guilty for that foul. Spain keeps the possession here. Mestres. And another foul against Germany. They were able to stay away from the fouls so far. But now 2 in a row for the German team. This is Muade. That's too late. Shot clock violation. Spain with no openings during that attack. Germany gets the ball back. Of course, a lot of history between those two teams. This is the 6th time they are face-to-face in an official tournament as they are whistling an offensive foul here for a moving screen against Germany. So far, Germany with 2 wins, Spain with 3. Last year they played in the quarterfinal in Bordeaux, but of course the most memorable game between those two sides as we are witnessing another offensive foul, this time against Spain. The most memorable game between those two sides was in 2021 when the Europe Cup final was played between Spain and Germany, and Spain won that.
Le Cap restaurant officiel à GRDF pour tout savoir sur les bons recyclages des déchets. Et Fitness Park évidemment.
Different players in the roster back then for Spain. Once again, that offensive foul here. Gala Mestres trying to set the screen for her teammate. It stays 8-6 in favor of Germany. Spain over the limit. Germany with 2 fouls to give. This is also an important aspect of this game. Germany on the attack. Marie Reinhardt trying to create some space, turns and commits a travel. So traveling violation against Germany. That's another turnover. Spain with the opportunity to cut the lead to 1 or even tie it with a 2-pointer. That was Muade. Passed it to Alonso. Chameleon from outside. She was red hot during that second semifinal against Ukraine. This time shoots an air ball. Probably higher stakes, probably a little bit more fatigue. Even though this is only the second game played today by both teams. As I mentioned before, they both got a quarterfinal bye thanks to the first place in the group stage yesterday. Mebius from mid-range, that won't go. The rebound goes to Alonso. She gives the ball to Mestres. Mestres here turns, fires and scores. Spain is down by only 1 after Mestres cuts the lead in half. 3:15 to go. Greinacher starts her maneuver in the paint. What a top shot. Are you kidding me? You're gonna take it and you're gonna like it, was the message to Gracia Alonso. Muade. Back to Mestres. Mestres has Alonso wide open and she draws the foul. Greinacher cannot believe it. Telling to the Chinese referee, I did nothing but to block her, and looks like Greinacher gonna get technical foul warning. She's now going to Alex Salisainen from Estonia, trying to plead her case there for that play where she considers she did nothing wrong. Gracia Alonso at the free throw line makes it for Spain 9-8 ball game with under 3 minutes to go. Greinacher, the pass inside there. Mevius misses the shot. Greinacher is asking for a foul. The game goes on with Galamestres giving it to Gracia Alonso. Alonso in the spin. Misses the shot. Greinacher comes down with it. Mevius gets it here, lets it fly, in and out. The ball bounced it on the rim for an eternity, and even the follow from Marie Reinhardt is no good. So once again, Spain with a chance to tie it or even take the lead if they score from outside. Galamestres. Offensive foul against Cecilia Muade for an illegal screen. That's team foul number 7 against Spain, but being an offensive foul, no free throws will be awarded. Mevius. Greinacher. La pass inside. Reinhardt finishes it easily. Once again, Germany up by 2. Muade, no my bad, this is Chameleon, gives it here to Mestres, the fake, and she is denied, committing a shot block violation. Access denied. She used all kind of characters to have a strong password, but she forgot it. This is incorrect. That was the message from the German defense. Greinacher here. Pass got taken away by Gracia Alonso. Behind the back dribble, Mestres stops it, gives it to Chameleon. Chameleon with a hand in her face, denied by Greinacher. Not under my watch. And then, even though Reinhardt fought for the ball, she's the last one to touch it, and that will give Spain the possession. Alonso, Muade, looking for Alonso, she cannot pass her the ball. Gives it to Chameleon, nice pass inside, count it, blocks the foul, Gracia Alonso. Absorbing the contact and being able to concentrate on the finish after this push right here, and she will have the chance to tie the game at 10 if she scores from the charity stripe. Alonso misses the free throw, but she gets it back. Thanks to Muade, who touched that ball and deflected straight into her hands. Now the finish from Juana Chameleon on the reverse. Mevius for 2. Spain gets it here, and after trailing by 2 moments ago, they can take the lead. Juana Chameleon puts it inside. The finish from Gracia Alonso. Under a minute to play. Spain up by 1. Germany trying to tie it here. Greinacher misses the shot, gets it back, puts it up, and this time using the glass, she knocks it down. 11-11. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have a finish with a lot of turbulences here on Poitiers court. Missed shot by Juana Chameleon. What a huge opportunity wasted by Spain. Chameleon was on point blank range. This is the offensive rebound and the putback by Sonia Greinacher, making her presence felt in the paint. 34 seconds to go. This is anybody's game. This might go to overtime. Keep in mind that Germany won in the overtime against the Netherlands in the first semifinals. Also keep in mind that Germany is short-handed. Svenja Brunkhorst cannot play due to an injury that occurred during that first semifinal when she rolled her ankle at the start of the game. Great atmosphere in Poitiers. The crowd pretty much into it, even though France was not represented here by the national team. France, the team that won most tournaments, 3 so far during the 2024 season. Mevius now. The bounce pass to Greinacher. Greinacher in the post against Alonso, puts it up and puts it in. 25 seconds to go. Germany on top. Alonso, Mestres, Muade, Back to Alonso with the shot clock winding down. She ties it at 12. Now the shot clock and the game clock are almost synchronized. Probably a 2-second differential between them. Mevius on the drive, puts it out, misses the shot. Spain can win it right here. This is for the win, Mestres. And we're gonna play some extra 3x3 basketball yet again. Germany with back-to-back overtime games for Spain. This is the first game that will be played by the rule to first at 2. So the first team to score 2 points in the overtime wins the game, wins the final, wins the title here in Poitiers. Will it be Germany, the favorite for this one, or will Spain, on their first appearance in the 2024 season in the Women's Series, will get the W? The crowd is on their feet. This is exactly what we want to see during a 3x3 basketball event. This is a success here in Poitiers, no matter what team wins it. Spain with the first possession. Alonso, Muhade, Chameleon for the win. That rims out. And Spain will still have it after Marie Reichardt was the last one to put a hand on the basketball here. Juana Chameleon tried the game-winning shot moments ago. She will have another shot at it. Chameleon, Alonso, back to Chameleon. Chameleon, the fake, gives it to Muhade in the post. The right-hand hook shot bounces on the rim, rebounded by Reichardt. Greinacher getting in the post. Greinacher puts it up and scores the first bucket of the overtime. Germany within one of winning the tournament. Chameleon puts it up for the win. Once again, it rims out from the back of the iron. Greinacher wants the ball down low. Mevius on the drive, misses the shot, looking for the foul. The game goes on. Muhade to Chameleon, and that's a huge foul. Elisa Mevius fouling while Germany was on the penalty. That's 2 shots for Spain, and this might be over. Juana Chameleon going to the free throw line with the opportunity of ending this game for her team. Chameleon, the top scorer for Spain in this tournament, 6 points per game, knocks down the first one. This is the biggest free throw of the tournament for Juana Chameleon. Will this be over? And for the first time during the 2024 season, Spain gets the title after defeating Germany 14-13 in the overtime in Poitiers. Juana Chameleon is the hero. The top scorer of the tournament for Spain is the one who puts the ball into the net twice from the free throw line, staying cold-blooded from the charity stripe and giving Spain the W. What a game that was. Melissa Mevius, the less experienced player in this German team, committed a huge foul in the overtime that sent Juana Chameleon at the free throw line, and she sees the opportunity. Probably Juana Chameleon will be named the most valuable player of the competition. This is my take. She's the top scorer from the winning team, scoring the 2 buckets that gave Spain the win here in the overtime in the final against Germany. So it should be a no-brainer for the organizers, but we'll have to wait and see. The award ceremony coming up next. Here are the results for the day. We started with a 14-12 win, Netherlands against Bordeaux Ballistik. Continued with a 16-14 win for Ukraine against China U24. And then we went to the semifinals, where Germany needed overtime to defeat the Netherlands. 11-10 was the final score in that low-scoring affair. And then Spain won against Ukraine 20-13 and won the final 14-13 moments ago. So the award ceremony is coming up next. I invite you to stay here with us on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. But if you don't, I once again remind you to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to follow us on the social media platforms. You find us on X, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on LinkedIn. You find FIBA 3x3 everywhere, and you are up to date with all the tournaments. Huge round of events during this summer before the Paris Olympics. Germany did pretty good in the final, considering the fact that they played with only 3 players. Svenja Brunkhorst getting injured during that semi-final against the Netherlands. They get a pep talk from their coach. They almost did it, but after failing short of qualifying for the final in both Springfield and Clermont-Ferrand, where they were eliminated in the semi-finals, this time they made it to the last game of the tournament, but they were not able to defeat Spain, losing in the overtime. After a dramatic finish, Spain tied it in the regulation, then they took advantage. Germany tied it with a few seconds to go, and then they had a 1-point advantage in the overtime, courtesy of Sonja Brunkhorst, courtesy of Sonja Greinacher, my bad. She scored the first point of the overtime, but then that bad foul from Melissa Mebius, she's probably going to be a little bit upset with that, and she's going to remember that for a long time, but you have to move on. You have to think about the next tournament. It is what it is. Now should be water under the bridge, but Juana Chameleon made her pay the price after scoring both of the free throws. And as I mentioned before, Juana Chameleon probably will be named the most valuable player of the competition. Of course, the women's series continues. The next tournament is settled to take place in Wuhan in less than 3 days. China, Mongolia, China U23, Thailand, Philippines, Wuhan, San Fran, Singapore, and Taipei Absolute in a 100% Asian affair are the teams that are going to play there. And also, during June 29 and June 30, 8 more teams are going to play in Canada. In Quebec, where Canada, the LX3XVA, USA, Chile, Barcelona Panthers, Puerto Rico, Fribourg, and Quebec will be represented. So, in less than 3 days, on Friday and Saturday, to be more accurate, but that depends on where you are located on the globe. On Friday and Saturday, we're going to have 2 more tournaments in the women's series in Wuhan and in Quebec. We also have a challenger tournament from Quebec with a lot of top teams in the men's competition trying to get a spot in the World Tour in Debrecen. That's the prize there for the Quebec Challenger. All of that coming up on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel at the end of the week. Now Juana Chameleon is interviewed by the French television. Probably this is what the organizers are waiting for her to finish that interview and then to announce her the most valuable player of the tournament. This is my take, as I mentioned before. She was the top scorer for Spain in this tournament, and she was also the player who knocked down cold-blooded the last 2 free throws in the overtime, giving Spain the title here in Poitiers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to know who is the MVP of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Poitiers 2024. MVP of the competition in Poitiers, player number 22 from Spain, Juana Chameleon MVP!
So no surprise here, Juana Chameleon is the most valuable player here in Poitiers.
The Women's Series in Poitiers 2024.
Pretty hard to stop her, and also a lot of big buckets during this tournament where Spain was undefeated. Well deserved. Juana Chameleon And after they're gonna take a few pictures, they're gonna announce the winners and they're gonna give them the check for the #1 place here in Poitiers. La Roja, Team Spain, undefeated in the tournament, 13-9 against China U24, 16-14 against the Netherlands, and 21-7 versus Ireland in the pool stage. They continued with a 20-13 blowout win against Ukraine in the semifinals, and then they defeated Germany in the final. So Spain is the winner here in Poitiers during this stop of the 2024 season of FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. Can you believe it? This is already the 8th stop this year in the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. Man, the time flies. So it's time to celebrate for Spain now. Moments of joy for this team. They came back in the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series, and everybody knows that now. Well-deserved, nail-biting final. I hope you enjoyed your time here on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. It was a blast for me. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody who was here with us. My name is Cosmin Petrescu. I'm going to be with you for the Quebec Challenger during the end of the weekend here on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. And leaving you with these images of some very joyful Spanish girls who just won the 2024 Poitiers Stop in the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. I'm saying so long for now.